Hello and welcome to another episode of Meet the Expert on the Block. My name is Dawn Block. I am your host and I am a realtor with Century 21 Circle in Schaumburg. I service the northwest suburbs, so if you're looking for a house, give me a call. I'm going to be introducing my guests in a little bit. I just have some housekeeping items. If you are seeing this live, please don't hesitate to send us a comment here or there. We'd love to hear from you. I just like this show to be a lively, interactive show, so I'm going to be checking comments from time to time. And if you're here and seeing this, just say hello, give us a thumbs up, tell us, or send us a heart. We'd love to hear from you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce our special guest. I'm actually on site in their sandwich shop, and it's Rosie's Sidekick Sandwich Shop in Schaumburg. It's a hidden gem located in Schaumburg, and I'm going to introduce our special guest. This is Freddy. He is one of the owners, and I have Frank here. And if you guys wouldn't mind letting us know where you're located.
Hello, everybody. We are located at 1750 East Gulf Road, directly west of Perry's Steakhouse. We are in the D.R. Horton building. So we're in the office building, first level. You can come in from the back entrance or the front entrance. We're literally on the first level. Follow the smell. Once you get into the building, you can't go wrong. Just on the basically Gulf Road, on the inner drive of Walter Payton Drive, you'll see the entrance, and the little pink signs with the arrow will take you to us.
And there also is on Gulf Road a big sign that has a giant arrow that says inside this office building. So you can't miss it if you go that way. And just, even when you park at the parking lot, you can smell it. So come by, everyone.
So what we're going to do now is we're just going to see who's online, who's watching us right now. And I'm going to show, let's start. Oh man, this thing is going crazy here.
Oh, my brother's here too.
So, okay. Well, my mom is here.
Hi, Ma.
Hey.
Are you there? Yes, we're here. So, and then we've got Jay Kemp. He's here and he says, can I get a sandwich?
Sure you can,
Yes,
Jay. Come on by.
We actually have some guests. They're actually here watching us do this live show. So it's kind
They're
of
going to
fun.
get sandwiches.
Sandwiches. I have Andre Lenartowski. Hey you, right back at you. That's my loan officer guy that I use for all my people. So he's on watching us. So thanks for joining us. And a couple more here. Oh, I love you. Oh, my mom. Here you go. I love you live. I love you too, Mom. And we've got Betsy here.
Hi, Betsy.
Hey.
Love you.
Yes, love you, Frankie and Freddie, and great sandwich catering. So
Thank you.
yeah, isn't that nice?
Betsy's awesome.
She is awesome. She is awesome. So
Betsy's one of our top customers. She has our sticker on the back of her car, and she does does some good advertising for us. Thank you. We appreciate you.
She's one of a kind, isn't she?
He is definitely one of a kind.
One of a kind. So we got Andre's back saying, I heard that's the best sandwich.
Hey, you heard correct.
Yes,
Got that right.
Yes. Thank you, Andre.
Thank you.
My mom's on. She's LOL. Joy, you have to pay for it. Okay. LOL. That's my mom. And then we have Anthony Storniolo. Best sandwiches around.
You know that guy?
You know that guy? How cool is that?
Yeah.
That's cool. And wow, this thing is blown up. So who's Matt?
My buddy.
Love this place. Well, if he loves it, then you should love it and come on by and check it out. My sister says her name is Jessica Zajac Pippin. She says, hi, thanks for joining us.
Hey.
Oh, my husband, looking forward to the show. Hey.
He's getting a sandwich for sure.
I know, I ate half of his other sandwich.
Oh my gosh.
So, and then who else we got here? Oh, Chris, what did he say? Come on by. Good food. Awesome. So thank you, everybody, for joining us on this episode. I love the interaction. Keep it coming. We'll check in a little bit, but really got to start getting, start answering get this interview rolling. So let's start out by how long have you guys known each other? I thought you guys were father and son actually, but
It's the,
You
it's
can
the
answer
big
this one.
head.
come on.
This is bigger than mine. Mine just looks smaller.
So we actually met each other 1 year ago, kind of like end of October, beginning of November. So I guess like 13 months or so. And my dad's buddy that also knows Freddy the same way, kind of just called me up and said, "Hey, I got this buddy Freddy. He needs a manager for a sandwich shop that he's moving over to the suburbs." And I live only 10 minutes away. So I guess just reached out to him, met him in person, and I guess the rest is history.
And I kind of adopted him somehow.
You-
I adopted this guy
You
over
can't
here.
get rid of
I
him.
can't. That's like he's stuck to me. Like it's funny. We go places and people are like, "Hey, where's your son at?" I'm like, "I wish I'd let me call and find out."
And then at the big events, I'm like, "Oh, are you looking for the other guy that looks Italian?" So kind of funny.
Well, that's awesome. So, what were you both doing before you guys partnered up with each other? Come on, there's got to be some juicy stuff.
I've always been in the food business. I've opened restaurants. I've bought and sold restaurants, rehabbed them, brought them back to life. I've always been in the food industry my whole life. We started out with Cecilia Bakery over in Chicago at 5939 West Lawrence in the Jefferson Park neighborhood for 56 years. Unfortunately, during COVID, we closed that down. It was really getting a little rough. But Rosie's was already in the making. She was already open and running. And then we got the opportunity to come out to Schaumburg through Boxer Real Estate, who contacted us and looking for something to put in their office building that people would enjoy. They had some other places who were here that just weren't, I guess, I never seen them, but I guess not up to par for what they were looking for. And it's been fun. We're out in the suburbs now. A lot of our customers that were in Jefferson Park that retired and moved out, a lot of them moved out to the northwest suburbs.
Okay.
So we have a lot of new faces and old faces that are coming in now and realizing that, wow, we're from Cecilia Bakery.
Yeah.
We were back in the city. Rosie's is now, kind of taking that over, and we brought it to the suburbs.
Well, welcome to Schaumburg.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
I'm glad
Thank
you
you.
guys came in. So,
And then, I guess what I was doing before was just doing door-to-door sales, business to business for Verizon Internet. And it wasn't necessarily like, oh, I wanted to sell like internet. It was kind of just getting to know myself, how to do sales, and like how to be a business person for myself, because it was a lot of obviously accountability and just responsibility. And then kind of just cross paths with Freddy. Wanted to get back into the food business, and gave me the opportunity to have the responsibility of a manager, and now we're here.
how's it feel?
It was definitely different. It's kind of in a way, even though I worked in the food business before, I've never been on this side or having to do certain things. I'm not like foreign to it based on like being in business school and just like understanding things. But I mean, things happen when you least expect it, and things happen when you're supposed to expect it, but you never know what can happen on a day-to-day
This is
basis.
business school 101 in reality.
Yeah, so I mean,
He pays me to go to work in the morning
Oh,
so
yeah?
he can learn how to do this on the ground level.
you could have a plan for the day, and sometimes it just you just got to improvise
Exactly.
and do what you need to do.
Kind
So
of like what we're doing right here.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
So, how did you come up with the name Rosie Sidekick Sandwich Shop?
Rose is my mom. Is kind of a tribute that I did for her. Originally, we started out in the Ukrainian village on Western Avenue in Chicago, and that was Rosie's West Town Deli, and that brought into the first location of Rosie's Sidekick, which is in Logan Square at California and Logan Boulevard. And then we were about to open up another location at Ashland and Irving, and the Boxer Group contacted us. Somehow somebody in their company knew that we were looking to do another location. They flew in corporate from Texas to try our food out. And we got a call one day, and I thought it was kind of a joke at first. I'm like, one of my friends kind of messing with me, and it wasn't. Boxer literally flew out 15 people.
Wow.
And they fed them all. I had no idea that was going on, and I was about to sign the lease. I was at the lease signing for the Ashland store, and my phone rang in the middle of the signing, and they said, "I hear you're signing a lease. We'd like to talk to you before you do that."
Oh, wow.
So that was that's how we got to Schaumburg.
Oh, well, again, welcome here.
You guys like a
Yes,
good
thank you.
meatball sandwich?
You got
I
it
got one
good.
for you. He'll
Yeah,
make
it
it.
is good. It is good. I had it. It's really good.
We use
Really
good quality
Yeah.
products. We don't use any, we don't use any trans oils. It's olive oil and vinegar here. Everything is made from scratch, so there isn't really anything processed here. We make our own soups. We make our own meatballs. We have a
Jumping
quality
up
bread.
ahead of the game. You're jumping
Yeah.
ahead. We're a bit ahead. I'm stopping you because I want
Stop
to
you
ask you.
I'm excited.
He is. So hey, this is a hidden gem in the Schaumburg area, and I just was wondering at the location. How did you come up with this location?
They found us. They
found you.
Boxer was the one that called us. There was somebody here prior to us. And
Deli,
a deli, some sort of deli. I'm not sure exactly what it was. We never got to see it or anything. But we came out, we took a drive out, and I kind of took the challenge. It's been a challenge. We are a little niche location.
Yeah.
We're in an office building. A lot of people might think that they don't want to venture out to something that's in an office building, but we service the whole area. And
We're right across the street from Woodfield.
yeah, we're
And
right between
across the
IKEA
street.
and Woodfield. You can get to us real simple. We have tons of parking. Just follow your nose once you walk into the 1750 building.
Exactly.
True.
It's the Walter Payton Drive
Yep,
is
Walter
what we're
Payton
on. So 1750 East Gulf Road on the inner drive of Walter Payton Drive.
And basically, like Freddie said, Boxer Property contacted him, got him over here, and then coincidentally, a couple weeks later, or just under a month, I met him. And the day that I met him in the shop, of course, it looked nothing new. So it was like white walls. We had like a ladder here. We had other things, and it just it looked like something run down. And then basically, I met the Boxer Property people the same day. I met Freddy, and kind of just like, oh, he might be working here, kind of thing. And I mean, now we're here. Rest is history. So yes, it's in an office building, but we do more than just help the people in the office buildings. So definitely come by.
So we've got a couple people that maybe you know these people, okay?
That's my
So
buddy as well. Yep.
yeah, Karan Patel. I
Yep.
love Rosie's. Let's go, Frank.
I went to school with them. Hey, hi, Karan.
And then we have Daniel Origer. Hey, y'all. So thank you. Oh, we have more people. Jeez, Louise here.
my.
Yes. Hold on. This
First
is
10
like
people show
blowing
up
up.
to get a free sandwich.
Yeah. geez.
What'd you say? What'd you say? What'd you say?
First 10
should.
people that show up right now get a free sandwich.
All right, you
We're
guys
here.
better
We're
start
here.
going. See, it's blowing
Let's see
up.
let's see who really wants a sandwich. First 10 people
What
that
did,
show up right now, this is a live,
We're
will get a free
here.
sandwich.
what did Betsy say? Rosie's got rookie of the year.
Rosie's
Yep.
got, yeah, Ruby up there
you're
with
jumping
Schaumburg.
ahead.
Yeah, really, you're jumping ahead. Come
Hey.
on. And then it says a signature event for this SBA. Such a great honor it is. And we're going to get to that. You're jumping ahead of me. Jacob, Mama said,
Mama
eat
said
your
eat your-
meatballs.
That's- Mama
Okay.
did.
The
Yes,
back of all of our
yes.
shirts.
Mama
Yep.
did.
And then we've got, hi guys, that's Nick. He's a realtor in my office.
Hi,
He
Mitch.
Nice to meet
stopped
you, Nick.
by. Good to hear from you
I
too.
think there's a couple up top as well.
Let's see. Let's
above
see.
the-
There's
Above.
people all coming in.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Joey, hey,
Joe?
Joey's my buddy as well.
So Joey, I'm gonna get Joey says the best place for sub,
Hey, Joey.
Thank you, Joey.
and then
My
Anthony,
brother.
what is the best sandwich to get?
You're
At
jumping ahead.
Rosie's. Yeah,
Hold on.
you're jumping ahead.
What's wrong with you,
Oh my
Anthony?
God.
Anthony, you know what the good sandwiches are. Anthony's actually come out and helped us out on a couple of events we did
Oh,
for
okay.
for some charity football stuff that we did for kids in Chicago.
So he
Keep it
knows
within
what's
the
the best
family.
sandwich.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. And then what is this? I'm looking for a good Italian sub. Well, then I guess come
That's
on
exactly
by.
where we
Yeah,
are. Come on.
we're
You
here.
get what? If you show up right now, you get a free sub.
Did you hear it? If you show up right now, so come on by. We're here and we're live. And then that's Betsy. I think I've got everybody, right?
I already know. I just want
What
my
was-
brother. I already know. I just want to. You're jumping ahead. We'll get to
Yeah,
that.
really. Come on. now I'm stopping. We're going to continue on. So, but thanks everybody for joining me. Again, I love the interaction. Did you ever get kickback from your family members about when you started this business right here? Any kickback?
I am the black sheep of my family. So no, they know me pretty well. Once I set my head and my goal on something, I've always gone forward and done it. I have a great support. My family, my sisters, my mom, my dad have always been a really great support. My mom and dad taught me the business for years. We've helped out, all our life. We've always had people in the neighborhood, kids that needed jobs out of high school or college, and it's just a community that grew. So it's always been a positive thing, between helping out anything from, I stick my neck out for a lot of things, and it doesn't stop me from going. We help everybody out, from veterans to nurses and teachers in the fire department and at the police department. So it's always been a positive drive. My dad's always wondered how crazy I am, but I get it from him probably, if anything. So it's a Sicilian in us that really gets in trouble.
Yeah, and when I was younger in high school, and obviously just during the summer, I worked at a pizza joint. So I was always in the food business. Love food, being Italian and all, it just in our blood, so to speak. And then obviously when I did cross paths with Freddy a year ago, I kind of was planning on moving to Italy for a couple of years. That plan has changed based on other things, and it kind of just made sense to get back into the food business. He gave me the role or the opportunity to be the manager over here. Like, after meeting him and just figuring everything out, learning the food, learning the business. And I mean, like I say, I know I'll say it probably a lot, but I mean, the rest is history. Years flown by, and it just, I know time is really moving fast, but like I always say, it's easy to sell food, but it's easier to sell good food. And I mean, I'm not biased, but I'm not going to be eating it or selling it if it's not good. So it's no problem.
He eats a lot of sandwiches.
So here, now we're going to talk about food, okay? So what items on the menu are any of them a family recipe?
Yes. The cannolis, the meatballs, the roast beef.
Whose family recipe?
You know what? So it's an equal match in my house. My mom and dad were both phenomenal chefs. They came from Sicily, well nurtured in how to cook food. So it's been a mix of both, and collaborations for years. I mean, everything from my mom teaching me homemade lasagnas and pastas, and my dad teaching me the baking side, and the meatballs and how to make things flavorful and how to use good ingredients to do it. It's an equal match. I mean, both of my parents are phenomenal cooks and chefs, and I think it's just kind of like it's in our blood, and if I'm not eating it, I'm not selling it, pretty much. So.
And obviously none of my family recipes are here. I mean, we're both Sicilian, so I guess it's a family thing about all Italians.
He takes bats in the marinara sauce. I gotta put a lid on it and lock it so it jumps in at first.
The only thing that I guess I've added a couple sandwiches and just started playing around with the food, and it's a sub shop, just like when I worked at a pizza place. You could customize anything you want. So I ran this couple of the sandwiches by the people that came in and Freddy, and just tried to make it make sense with his menu that he's had for all these years. And I've added a couple. I mean, you could probably, if you go to the website, the Burrata Baby or the Right Out of Italy. I came back from Italy and I was, wait, let's just do with this sandwich. So it's all the ingredients, all amazing, all fresh, and you customize it any way you want. So
what's your best seller on the menu?
So
Italian sub, I think.
Yeah.
Then the muffaletta.
The best seller, the classic
What's
Italian.
The muffaletta?
So the muffaletta bread, the muffaletta sandwich, right? And I'll get into it. The muffaletta is kind of just the bread, right? And if you know the bread, it's the sesame seed bread, and it's kind of like looks like I guess like a little flying saucer, I guess you could say. Circular, and if you cut it in half, it's like very airy, and it gets a little crunchy when you put it in the oven. So the New Orleans style Sicilian muffaletta and then the classic Italian are our most popular. And then, of course, what Freddie said, the Italian Mama's meatball and the Italian beef. We make them homemade every day.
Yeah.
So those are the things that brought us through with Boxer Property, and those are the things that are staple. So
Awesome. So do you have any specials on your menu that you can tell us about?
Yeah, we do. We have a daily special. We do a fresh deli sandwich on a daily with a pop and chip for $8.95, and you can come in any day of the week to get that. Our Monday special is
Mondays are Muffaletta Monday.
Yep.
And you come in and you get any of the 4 different kinds of muffaletta, or honestly, like I said, customize and put different things on them for $12.95. And then on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, we focus on the fresh deli sandwiches where you could get 2 for Tuesdays, 2 6-inch subs, and you can mix and match. And then on Wednesdays, $8 8-inch. And then, of course, got to hit it home Thursday and Friday, Italian beef and meatball special. So
we've introduced our actually a new sandwich is our chicken parm, which is a Chicago traditional sandwich. But and then the Freddy P Cuban is another really good sandwich. It's my version of the Cuban sandwich. So the chicken parm and the Cuban are they're catching up. People are really starting to like it, especially in the Logan Square area. We sell a lot of Cuban sandwiches down there.
You're talking about all this food and my stomach's growling, so I hope nobody's hearing my stomach.
And then we do the catering. We have, we do catering orders too. Lasagnas and masticholi and beef and meatball specials. And
eggplant parm,
eggplant parm, and
Italian sausage and green peppers. We got he makes this burrata baked masticholi.
Really good.
We can do cold pastas, salads, homemade soups. I mean, like I said, and obviously, as you know, he's been in the food business all his life, and just in general, being Italian, and there's always going to be big displays of food, adding this and that, homemade cannolis. It's all in the works.
Did you just name everything on your menu right about now?
No,
we gotta keep going.
There's a lot on there.
So the Schaumburg recently in November we had our awards dinner for the Schaumburg Business Association, and you were nominated Rookie of the Year. And but you also are Rookie of the Year. Yeah. You received the award at the awards dinner, and I really want to congratulate you for
thank you.
Appreciate it.
Getting the award. So what was going through? It was a really busy night. There was a lot going on, and what was going through your head when they named your name?
Honestly,
you had to go up on that stage and everything.
I'm very, very scared of public speaking and talking. So no, I'm kidding. But I guess I'll backtrack a little. 3 months before the actual event, we got a call, and we were told over the phone, kind of cool, that we were nominated. So just being recognized like that, and then of course 3 months later winning it and hearing our name at the ceremony, at the dinner, you're having great food, and then you wait for your name to be called. And we were with 4 other great nominees, like Dave and Buster's, Minifigs,
Lego store.
Yeah, the Lego store, and then just basically. Yeah, you're never going to expect or know that you're going to win. You're just like, oh, well, hey, if it happens, I'm very appreciative. And as soon as they called our name, of course, I know I've been in it over here for a year, and it was kind of cool. But of course, Freddie started this 10 years ago, and just to be recognized being 8 months into the Schaumburg, and just everyone there started cheering because a lot of them had the food, and it was just a cool moment. And then being able to thank you and recognize the help that we were given was pretty cool too.
Thank you to the Schaumburg Business Association. For everything they've done.
Yeah, it was well deserved. It really was.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. You're welcome.
If you need to buy a house, this is the woman you want to talk to. Okay.
Thank you.
Let me talk to you.
Sandwich
Let you go buy the house from this young lady.
Or a free house with the sandwich.
Hey,
every house he sells, we're sending you a sandwich.
There you go.
There you go.
You heard it here.
Promise.
So let's go back. We're gonna check. I want to check and see if there's any other people chiming in, and I'm sure there are. So we're gonna
Yeah, but you gotta like scroll up a little.
I know. Let me scroll up.
What do we got?
Scrolling.
I'll tell my buddy.
Wait.
Hey,
Subs
buddies.
here.
Philip,
Best subs.
yeah,
I think we
Philip's
did all
next one.
this. We got the. Oh, hold on. We've got Jay Kemp. Sounds like a next gen champ business organization. Keep on feeding the mouth. So
I love
thanks
it.
a lot, Jay. And Nick is on. He says, thanks for helping us vets. I am anxious to try the entire meals or the entire menu. So that's awesome. Thanks, Nick. Philip,
Yeah, he's my buddy. He said, "Yeah, please save me a triple P." I got you, Philip.
there
Come
you
in.
go. And we have Anthony Storniolo. Instead, he bought the Italy to us. So you brought it. You brought Italy to
Hey,
us.
of course. I mean, he was talking about when I said the ROI, and then I'm going to Italy. So, and then Matt, what did he say?
Oh yeah,
He's one
hold
of
on.
my
I gotta
followers.
scroll down. He said, Matt says flying soccer meatball.
Flying
Muffaletta.
Oh, the
saucer.
flying saucer.
Yep.
Yeah. If you could eat one of those by yourself, you're a good man or a good woman. You put that whole sandwich down, 8 large meatballs and an 8-inch round piece of bread covered in marinara sauce and lots of provolone cheese.
He says
You
the
got it.
muffaletta is the best one.
Thank you.
And what else? We got a couple more here. Oh, my mom says your herbs dried or fresh.
Depends on what we're cooking for. If we're doing fresh pastas and sauces, we use fresh herbs. For our beef and other recipes, dry herbs are a little better.
Okay, so you heard it here now from your
any
mom.
desserts from Andre. He said any desserts. Yeah.
Oh, wait. We got one thing at a time.
Sorry.
Can't be Fasenda.
I got ahead of
We're
myself.
making her hungry.
Oh my
She's hungry. So she was.
Come here.
Come on down.
No.
And then Andre says, any desserts. So what desserts do you have?
So I have a friend of mine, Tamar. She does all our homemade cookies and brownies for us. Phenomenal. All high quality products she uses. No fillers, no preservatives. Her brownies, her sugar cookies, her snickerdoodle cookies. I mean, everything she makes for us is really, really good. The tiramisu is one of our other big sellers, and our top seller is definitely the homemade cannolis. We've been getting a lot of orders for people for weddings and parties like that for cannolis, which is kind of nice to see that people still like a traditional sweet that is probably a couple thousand years old.
Yep.
So
Wow.
it's a good thing.
So I have to say, this has been a fun time spending with you guys.
Thank you for coming and doing this with us. This is awesome.
Thank you. Yes. So again, I just want to thank, and I want to thank, gosh, the interaction, everybody joining in. It was just a great time to have everybody around. And it takes a community, like everybody says. We need to support our local businesses. So come on out and try some of their sandwiches. You definitely need to, because the meatball sandwich I like. But the muffaletta sounds like
it's
something.
I'll definitely have to get that,
Yeah.
get that for you next
Yeah.
time.
So till then, I guess I want to thank you both for being here or letting me
Appreciate you.
crash your party
No,
here.
thank you
So,
for coming
know,
and doing this with us.
It's been a lot of fun. But what I like is I'd like you to give everybody one more time. Where can they find you? How can they get in touch with you and your hours?
If you have any questions, info@rosiesidekick.com. Or you can reach us right here. Like the people always say, Google it. We're everywhere. The GPS will take us right to the door. We're at 1750 East Gulf Road in Schaumburg, 2610 North California in Chicago in Logan Square. We're a little bit in Schaumburg. We are a little bit hard to find. We're in the first floor level of the mezzanine in the 1750 East Gulf Road. If you look at the top of the building, you see the big letters that say DR Horton.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can't miss us. Great company next door is Perry Steakhouse. They've been phenomenal with us. They always send us tons of customers. We're right next to the Hyatt across the street from Woodfield Mall, on the inner drive, the Walter Payton inner drive. I think it's worth going to find something like this that's a little niche. I think Schaumburg's always had kind of a lot of fast food restaurants. So we don't consider ourselves a fast food restaurant. But I think it's worth going the extra drive to find us. We will be pushing our hours. Right now, we're only open till 3, but come summertime, we are going to push our hours to 8 o'clock. We do have indoor and outdoor seating. So pick up the phone, give us a call.
Just come on by.
Come on
Come
by.
on by.
If you can't make it, go right to our website. We'll deliver it for you.
So
Yeah.
we've got a couple more here. Wait a second. Everybody's flying in here. Hold on. Right before we end this show, I'm gonna get some last comments in here.
Hey, Betsy.
Great interview. Well, thanks, Betsy. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Betsy.
Brianne, my daughter, says hi. Now Brianne turns around and says, Tyler Block, we need sandwiches. Well, you guys,
Spread
get
the
up.
word.
You're
Spread
gonna
the
have
word,
to come
people.
on
Thank you.
down. And then Philip here says, is it possible to
Cater my Super Bowl party with Rosie.
Sure.
Yes, of
Sure,
course,
definitely.
Philip. And definitely, I'm glad that you asked that. Just to get into that, catering is at the end of the name. It's the biggest thing. I know we didn't talk about it a lot, but obviously contacting at the website or my cell or Freddy or the shop itself, anything you need, personal or business, or because the Super Bowl is coming up, or just obviously a lot of Sundays or the different sports or different events. Anytime you need sandwiches, salad, catering, we got you. It's again through the city or even the suburbs, and we drive and deliver everything you need. Okay.
awesome,
Yep.
awesome. And then Matt,
Oh my God! Hey, we should start this.
flying saucer meatball muffaletta challenge under 10 minutes.
We should say we could do that.
Oh my
There you
God.
go.
Matt, realistically, if you could do it under 10 minutes,
Man, it takes me 5. So if you can
Uh-oh.
beat the 5-minute mark, I'm with you.
And then we've got Jessica says, are you open on weekends?
We are.
Yeah.
We are open on Saturdays from 11 to 5. On Sundays, we're closed for now. We are going to be doing some special events come summertime because there's a huge parking lot out here. We will be getting into doing some outdoor grilling and barbecuing. I'm a pit master by trade also, so we want to get into some events that we could start doing.
and then on Logan Square's open on Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, 7 days
So,
a week in Logan
yeah.
Square.
Awesome. And then we've got Andre looking forward to stopping in.
Love it,
So
Andre.
you got yourself somebody coming
My
in.
brother.
And then not fast food, just gourmet food.
Hey,
So
you've had a couple sandwiches as well, so obviously appreciate that. But obviously it goes without saying, just it's easy to sell food, but it's easier to sell good food. And like I said, I might be biased, he might be biased, but it's for a reason. It's not fast food, it's gourmet food, like my brother said, and it's all homemade, made with love. So it's
It's made
we're here
with
for
love.
a reason.
yes.
Yes.
So I guess this is going to end our show. I want to thank everybody for joining this episode of Meet the Expert on the Block. My name is Dawn Block, your host. And you know what? If you want to be on the next episode, be sure to contact me, 847-630-2121, and let's talk about possibly having you on one of my episodes. So until then, oh yeah, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. We'll see you
Yes.
next year.
Happy
Take care.
holidays.
Bye-bye.
See you later.
Bye-bye.